Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sam and I mainly film lifestyle and travel videos. So I'm currently at home in the UK. I'm in South Yorkshire and today I'm actually going to London. So it's 8:30 in the morning now and I'm going to Doncaster train station and I'm going to get the train into London. So I'm really excited. My boyfriend's also meeting me in London. He's currently on his flight now from Dubai to London Heathrow. And we're going to meet at the hotel in London. We're staying around the Covent Garden area. Tonight we've got tickets for Winterwonderland, so I'm just super excited. The weather at the minute as well, I mean it's cold, don't get me wrong, but it's not raining. So now I just made it to the station. I'm so happy. I'm half an hour early and all the trains are on time. I expected them to be delayed, to be honest, because yesterday there was an actual rail strike in the UK, but everything seems to be running fine. So I've now just come up to the platform. I've got half an hour until my train arrives, so I'm hoping the train will come in like 5-10 minutes early. I'm going to go get a drink just now, just to kill a little bit of time. So this is me travelling super light. Got the smallest case possible. Now we're just walking to Winterwonderland. It's 4 PM and it's getting so dark already. It's taken us about half an hour to walk from our hotel over in Covent Garden over to here now. Admittance these days in Winterwonderland, you do need to pre-book your tickets and you have to go in on 2-hour time slots. Although you can stay as long as you want, you have to go in between a certain time. So ours is between 4 and 6, so it's just nearly 4 o'clock just now. Waiting to get some hot dog sausages as a little snack before we go for dinner tonight. I mean it's very dark in the background, but in reality it's only about 5:30 in the afternoon. Dinner we have booked a reservation for 9 o'clock tonight. These sausages look absolutely incredible. Look at the size of them, they're huge. Sushi Samba in Dubai is one of our favourite restaurants, so we've decided to come to Sushi Samba in London. Now there's 2 Sushi Sambas, there's one in Covent Garden and there's one in Harrods Tower. Now the one that we're at tonight is the one in Covent Garden purely because it's next to our hotel and looking at it, it looks absolutely incredible. So this is the lobsters and this is the filet mignon, the beef tenderloin. This is our main course as we've already had loads of appetizers. But it's now day 2 in London and we're up bright and early. It's just gone 8:30 and we're going to prep to find some breakfast. This is the first time I've actually seen Big Ben since they finished all the construction.
Well, time is wrong.
Time is slightly wrong, but yeah, it looks amazing. So clean. Found Pret. There is millions of Prets here. I can't believe it. In Dubai we have Costa and Starbucks all over, whereas here it seems to be Pret. So anyway, we've got our coffee. We're just going to have a walk now. We're walking along South Bank and we're going to walk to Tower Bridge. I think we're going to try and get to. I think it's about a 40-minute walk. The weather is much better today than yesterday. I mean, it's still very cold, but at least it's not raining. It's so much better today. As well, we've passed so many little Christmas markets as well. It's such a great time at the minute to be in London. It's absolutely magical, especially as well because, I mean, we have Christmas markets in Dubai, but it's nothing on this scale. We're now just about to walk along Tower Bridge. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, I have been here before, but every time it's absolutely beautiful. So as we've been walking along, Damien's been telling me this pointy building over here is the Shard, which I don't think it looks personally very big to say it's meant to be like the biggest building in the UK. but it's actually the Shard. And I suppose when Damien's put it into perspective, we live across from the world's tallest building, so maybe that's why it doesn't look tall to me. But yeah, that's the Shard over there. How pretty does this look? This is the entrance for the Ritz outside. We're now just on our way for afternoon tea at the Ritz. I've just got my hair tied back because there's a lot of mist in the air and it's going to go all over. We're now at the Ritz Hotel having the champagne afternoon tea. Now we're on the 3 p.m. seating, which is the most popular slot. And the ballroom, to be honest, it's smaller than what I imagined, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's so Christmassy. We've just come straight from the Ritz, straight to Hyde for dinner this evening, and look at it, it looks absolutely phenomenal. So these are the appetizers which we have. They look absolutely divine. I've never seen anything presented like this before. Again, we've got the oysters which we normally get, and the crab which was recommended by our waiter. The main courses as well was just phenomenal. We got the steak with a few little side dishes and it was more than enough. We've just finished dinner. We've just come out of a place called Hyde, which we actually passed yesterday on the way back from Winterwonderland, and it looked absolutely beautiful. So today we rang and got a reservation. I'm actually very surprised we managed to get a reservation because it was so full this evening. The food was absolutely incredible. Probably I've eaten in a lot of nice places, but that's probably one of the best that I've eaten. Everything looked delicious and it absolutely tasted it as well. You really enjoyed it as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it was fantastic. One of the best places I've been. Phenomenal.
So we were very lucky to get a reservation there. We both thoroughly enjoyed it. Today is day 3 in London. We've woke up this morning and it's absolutely freezing. Although it's not raining, it's very cold. So we set off to go once already this morning and we've just gone back for our hat and scarves. And now we're just going to go find some breakfast. We have our coffees. We're now just heading down towards Piccadilly Circus, just to have a look what's around. We're just in Pret now. Damien's got, what did you get?
It's a pig in a blanket.
It's a pig in blanket sandwich. He's never had one before. And I just got the classic cheese toasty. I had it yesterday. It's super delicious, so we're going to have it again today. It's now just before 10 o'clock and we're just waiting for Liberty to open. I want to try and go to Maria Tash to see if I can get my ear pierced. So we're now just in Maria Tash in Liberty, London. I'm just waiting to get a new piercing. I've gone for the lightning bolt, which I've wanted for quite a while. We've now just made it down to Harrods. This year the Christmas decorations on all of the windows are being taken over by Dior, and inside as well there's also a Dior cafe. So this is one of the entrances into Harrods. As I said, this year Christian Dior have taken over the whole of the window displays in Harrods. It looks absolutely phenomenal. They're doing it in like a gingerbread theme effect. It looks absolutely incredible. So So all of the windows are literally Dior. Dior have taken over the entire Harrods. It looks absolutely beautiful. We're just now in the chocolate food hall in Harrods, trying to find gifts for people. Everything looks incredible, beyond incredible, honestly. I'm feeling absolutely dreadful, so we're just currently still in Harrods. I've just got to my way and Chandon, the champagne bar, so hopefully this will make me feel a little bit better, and then I think we're going to try and get something from here. I've just come down to Carriage's fish and chip shop down in Harrods, and then from here I think we're going to have a walk back towards the hotel. I'm not really sure what the plans are, to be honest, for the rest of the day. We don't really have anything set in stone that we want to do. We've seen all the touristy things, so I think we'll just see what happens later today. Damien's now got his apparel spritz, and we've both got a pumpkin soup each and some chips. I'm absolutely starving. I'm hoping having the champagne previously and having a little bit of food now will make me feel a little bit better, because I'm feeling slightly under the weather. I think it's, to be honest, just because of the cold weather, and I'm not used to it. It's now about 3 p.m. and all the Christmas lights have just come on. It's so pretty. I'm now feeling so much better. I've had food, I've had some drinks, and we're now walking along Bond Street. The shop displays are absolutely beautiful. This is the Christmas decorations outside Chanel, and then just next door is Dior. They both look absolutely stunning. This is the display for Cartier. And next door, Boodles looks lovely as well. And then for Louis Vuitton, you've got the famous trunks. We're now on the way back to the hotel, and we've just called the little Christmas market that's near Leicester Square. There's so many little Christmas markets as you're walking around London. It's absolutely magical. As well, it is super cold, but luckily it's still not raining, so we're just trying to make the most of it while we're here. We've literally been out all day. It's now just starting to spit with rain. We're going to Langhams or something like that for dinner. We're going to have an early dinner tonight because we're going to the theatre to see the book A Woman. In fairness, I really messed up tonight because it's the England versus Wales football game tonight for the World Cup, and I booked the tickets to Book A Woman about 3 months ago, and then when we started watching the World Cup, Damien said, "Oh, it'd be amazing to watch a football match while we're in London." It's like, "Oh, when is it?" And he told me the date and said, "What time?" It's like 7:30. I'm like, "No, that's what time we're going to see the show." So I said, "Anyway, we can go watch the football or we can watch the show, but we're going to go watch the show." So early dinner for us tonight. This is where we're having dinner tonight. It's Langan's Brasserie. Inside as well, there is also a private members club, just having a quick dinner before the theatre. I've started off with escargots, some snails, and of course my glass of champagne never changes. The main course has just arrived. I've now got fish and chips. Damien's got the filet mignon. We've just finished dinner and now we're on the way to the theatre. However, we have just quickly stopped off on Carnaby Street just to have a look at the Christmas decorations. They are very pretty, to be honest. It's different but pretty. This is the entrance onto Carnaby Street. Just look at that. The sharks. There's a Rolling Stones tongue.
now at the theatre to see the Book of Mormon. We got here on time, but then Damien wanted to go buy alcohol and we literally had 2 minutes to spare before they stopped serving. Super stressed because we couldn't find our seating, so I'm literally sat here and I'm sweating like crazy. So it should start in a couple of minutes.
We've just come out of watching the Book of Mormon. It was absolutely incredible. To say I'd never heard of it before, it's well worth a watch if you are coming to London.
We're now on day 4 in London, which is our last day here today. We're up, it's 9 o'clock. We have actually just checked out of the hotel. The checkout time were 12 o'clock, but we've decided to check out now because we'll just go back later to collect our luggage. Damien leaves for the airport around 3, and then I'm going to go back to Sheffield Way, which is where I live, just for another 4 days, just to see my mum for a little while before I go back to Dubai on Sunday. So the plan for this morning is we're just going to get breakfast now. We'll probably go to Pret again, as we've been there every day since we've been here in London. And then I think we're going to go down towards the Natural History Museum. Damien won't get on the tubes. He just wants to walk everywhere. So we're doing about 30,000 steps a day so far since we've been here. I've now just come to Pret. I've got the Pret's proper porridge. I love this one. Damien's got this veggie sandwich. He generally doesn't have breakfast, Damien, but while we've been here, he has been having breakfast. I've got my tea, Damien's got a soy latte, and as well, I've got a pastry. I'm so hungry this morning. And as well, yesterday, how I weren't feeling too good. This morning, I've woke up and I've got such a cold. I mean, I'm feeling better than what I did yesterday, but my nose is now completely just bunged up. So I'm just going to take it steady today. We're going to, as I say, we're on the way now. We're going to watch the Natural History Museum. It's about an hour's walk from here, so maybe we'll call it Harrods along the way again to break it up. Look at Harrods. It looks absolutely beautiful. We've made it down now to the Natural History Museum. It looks absolutely huge. With the Natural History Museum, the tickets are free to get inside. However, you do need to pre-book online. So luckily when we had a look this morning, we only decided we were coming this morning. There was lots of slots available, but bearing in mind it is a weekday and we are coming quite early when people you would expect to be at work and things like that. So luckily we have managed to get tickets today. Dippy the dinosaur is back at the London Natural History Museum. He's been on a little tour for the past couple of years around the UK, but now he's back. We've now just come to a little Italian restaurant called Bangkok. It's near the hotel where we are staying. David does have to leave in an hour. The food looks absolutely incredible, and we've not had pasta yet so far on the trip, so I'm really looking forward to it. The appetizers just arrived. We've got focaccia bread and a burrata. These are the cannolis, these are dessert. I actually forgot to take a picture of the mains. These, I can't wait to eat them. Cannolis are one of my favourite things ever. So I've just come to the tube station now just to see Damien off. He's got his flight back to Dubai. I've now got about 5 or 6 hours to kill. I was meant to meet my friend, but she's actually also not well. So I'm just going to kill a few hours before I head back to the train station to go home tonight. I've come back down to Carnaby Street because when we came yesterday it was already pretty dark. So I've just come down now to have a little mooch around the shops. There's lots of little kooky shops here. And also there's an Astrid and Mew where I want to get an earring from as well. I got some earrings yesterday from Maria Tash. I got a new piercing, so I want to also have a look what Astrid and Mew have. I mean, there is quite a bit of price difference between Astrid and Mew and Maria Tash, but I want to get an hoop one. There's just so kooky. So in Covent Garden, they've kind of gone for the mistletoe and baubles. All the little stalls, I mean the little stalls are not very Christmassy, however you could get Christmas gifts from them. It's absolutely lovely to walk around here, and outside there's lots of entertainment as well. This gigantic tree is again in Covent Garden. It's absolutely huge. All red and silver and white lights. It's absolutely huge. I mean, the pot in itself must be around 10 foot tall. I'm 6 foot and it's a lot bigger than me, the pot. So just look at it. And then just to the side of the tree, they're doing all the entertainment. There's always street entertainers here. It's so busy, but it's not too busy. You can look around without being too full.
I've now just arrived at this train station. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll have another video very soon.